Good evening. Good evening, Port Jervis, and welcome to our Scholarship Night. Tonight's celebration is unique to Port Jervis. It is an extension of this community's values. It is a demonstration of its heart. It is a celebration of the past, the present, and the future. It is a night that honors tradition. It honors the memory of loved ones, while we also celebrate those getting ready to mark the world. Approximately $250,000 is being awarded to these outstanding young adults. Yep, you know that. They are being recognized for their achievements as they prepare to take on the next chapter of their lives. This is truly a tremendous evening and an amazing tradition. I am grateful that we're all here together to celebrate this tonight. Let's begin this evening by honoring our great country. At this time, I would ask all that are able, please rise and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. I'd like to introduce some of our guests this evening. Joining us, we have Superintendent Dr. John Bell, Assistant Superintendents John Tim and Tanya Dorier and Dr. Natasha Walkowitz. Also seated with us is Board of Education Vice President, Mr. Bill Harris, Board of Education members, Mr. Mark Green, Ms. Kathy Salgiani, Mr. Don Santiago, and Mr. Jeremy Shannon. I'm joined this evening by Assistant Principal, Ms. Heidi Nyland. She is tremendous in everything she does in preparation for tonight and all throughout the year. Thank you, Ms. Nyland. To our teachers, guidance counselors, administrators, and all staff, past and present, thank you for everything you have done and everything that you do for all of our students. Your passion and your commitment shape our students' lives and make all things possible for them. Thank you. I'd like to give a big thank you to Ms. Nancy Costello. She's the behind-the-scenes coordinator of this evening. She organized all the paperwork, connecting with our benefactors, pacing our students through this entire process. Thank you, Ms. Costello. Thank you, Ms. Gordon, Ms. Long, and Ms. Bukowski for putting together and orchestrating the amazing slideshow behind us. This was a work in progress from last year. They continue to build on and track down people, so this is an amazing way to memorialize this evening, so thank you guys. Thank you, Ms. Lane, for all your behind the work scenes. She organized all the scholarship information that can be accessed from the QR code on your program. So please take a look at that QR code. There's a beautiful file outlining all the scholarships. And last but far from least, thank you, Ms. Jean Marie Shields. Thank you for everything you do for everyone in our school. And I wouldn't even know what to say if it wasn't for her. So thank you, Ms. Shields. And of course, I would like to recognize the families, alumni, community members, friends of Port Jervis, here to present scholarships this evening. We have over 35 Port Jervis alumni presenting this evening. So again, testament to the community. Thank you for all your support. Our presenters will be handing out 190 scholarships this evening to 40 of our students worth over $250,000. Again, thank you for all those organizations. Thank you for helping our students out. Several of the scholarships are in memory of a loved one or military person who has passed away. We honor their spirit and connection to our beloved Port Jervis. At this time, I would ask that we take a moment of silence to reflect in their memory. Thank you. Lastly, I would like to recognize these amazing young adults and their families. We are here tonight to celebrate your tremendous efforts. We are so proud of you. So let's hear it for our senior class. Now, to say a few words, we have Dr. John Bell. Yep.
I just want to reiterate everything that Anthony said, and to the kids, relax, you all look stressed. You're getting money, you're not paying money. It's okay. Buckle up, keep your hands out, and say thank you. Have a great night, everybody.
All right, so we do have over 190 scholarships to present this evening. Recipients, I would ask you this. When you come up to accept your award, we're going to shake, you're going to take a quick step. We have a photographer here, right? We want to be able to capture these moments. If we have a larger group of kids coming up and giving out more than one award to students, you'll line up over here and we'll take a group picture. All right, so we definitely want to capture these moments. Also, afterward, keep in mind, we have the backdrop here. We have another backdrop out there, family, so please hang around. We have some refreshments afterward as well. Presenters, I understand we really appreciate everything you do for us. If you do need to step out after presenting, please feel free. All right, so let's get started. I have the privilege of, and I feel bad that I even have this privilege, but I get to hand out the first award. Sorry. It's the Port Pride Scholarship. So I have two for the Port Pride Scholarship. I have Miss Anaya Green. Our first presenter outside of myself, from the Arts Council, please welcome Mr. Paul Breslin.
Thank you, Mr. Mazzaro. I do appreciate it. On behalf of the Port Jervis Council for the Arts, which has been around for about 40 years at this point, right in Port Jervis, I'm proud and pleased to make our first scholarship this evening. We have three that we're going to be handing out. The first scholarship is to Gabrielle Pilarski. That is in the amount of $200. The second award is for $300, and that is to Karis Akavini. Scholarship for $500 is to Abigail Straker.
Please welcome our next presenter from the Messianic War Veterans, Mr. Michael LaFontaine.
So for the last several years, the Masonic War Veterans, as I was post number 29 at Middletown, has been awarding scholarships to students in Sullivan, or Orange, Sullivan, and Hart and Ulster school districts. We send out applications to 24 school districts in all, so we get a lot of responses. And coming up with who's going to win the scholarship is a challenging thing. And something unusual this year, we actually have two recipients from Port Jervis. I'll do this alphabetically. The first scholarship for $100 is to Matthew Patterson. And the second is to Ava Roberts.
Representing our GSA club, Ms. Kate Oldham, Guidance Counselor.
I'll be presenting the Port Jervis High School Acceptance and Awareness Scholarship. There are two winners in the amounts of $100 each, Zandra Eliason and Clarice Miller.
Please welcome our next presenter, Ms. Stephanie Vanderbilt, teacher at Port Jervis.
The Jerry Vandermark Memorial Scholarship is awarded to a student who exemplifies dedication and perseverance. This year, we proudly recognize Gavin Markle, a hardworking student who has shown tremendous determination and growth. Gavin has worked diligently to improve his grades over time, embodying the values of my father's study work as a strong advocate for student success. Congratulations.
Our next presenter, Port Jervis High School English teacher, Ms. Regina Gibson.
I'm here tonight to present two awards for the High School Student Council. The first is the Bannock Scholarship of $250 to Keaton Muller. The second is the Thomas Schaffer Scholarship of $250 to Ilya Trujillo Castillo.
Next up, please welcome from the naval ship, Mr. Frank Fuller.
On behalf of the Tri-State Naval Ship, I'm giving Jacob Memorial Scholarship to Keaton Muller for $500.
Our next presenter, representing Devon from the Port Jervis High School, Ms. Denise Mileta.
I'm here to present the DECA Senior Scholarship to Megan Latour for $50 and Amia Saman for $175 based on years of service and as DECA officers. I'm also here to present the Thorne Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $250 to Anaya Green and and to Isabella Theodore for $250.
From Red Hawks Baseball, please welcome Mr. Paul Relly.
On behalf of the Red Hawks Baseball Club, with our honor, I'd like to thank John Fuller of the Red Hawks Baseball Club and myself. We present 2 awards. One is going to be to Elijah Campbell.
Our next presenter, please welcome Ms. Janet Prundle. This is one of our graduates, class of 1996.
I have the pleasure of giving out the H. Robert Eckerston Scholarship tonight in the amount of $200 to Kaylee Planis.
Ms. Prundle is coming back. Joining Ms. Prundle, we now have Ms. Patricia Halpenny, class of 1989. All right.
We have the honor to present the first ever Dan Womack Memorial Scholarship. Just a quick note about our dear friend. He was an extraordinary costume master, devoted assistant stage manager, and true lover of theater. His boundless generosity, creativity, and spirit enriched every show and every soul he touched. He gave his time, his talents, and his heart to our program, leaving behind a legacy of passion, kindness, and unforgettable artistry. We are forever grateful for his friendship and his unwavering support. His light continues to shine on every stage we step onto. My dear friend and I are very pleased to present this scholarship.
So the first ever Daniel Womack Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $500 goes to Abigail Street.
So please welcome last year's graduates, class of 2024. We have Christy Ramos, Abigail Ty, Olivia Rodriguez, Alexa Bennett, Anastasia Van Horn, and Jeanette Fountain.
presenting the Class of 2024 Alumni Scholarship. And this year's scholarship winner for the amount of $500 is Amia Summons.
So that's nice. That was the largest group of graduates come back for this. So class of 2025, you have to beat them next year, right? All right. All right. Very nice. All right. So our next presenter from Port Jervis High School, Coach Jonathan Fuller. Class of 2005.
I have 3 scholarships to present tonight. The first one is Port Jervis Little League, the amount of $500 to 3 individuals. Gabriel Torres. Justin Downs. Julia Elston. Carol Santana. The next scholarship I have the privilege to award tonight. This award honors pure athletic excellence, the grit, endurance, and competitive spirit that define a standout runner. They recognize an athlete who has poured their heart into every training session, every race, and every finish line crossed. The recipient of this scholarship has shown remarkable commitment to their sport, from pushing through tough conditions to leading with determination and drive. They have consistently gone through distance and set a standard of excellence on the course and track. It's with great pride that I present this year's Port Jervis Elite Alumni Scholarship to Bryce Shannon. The next scholarship is the Port Jervis Alumni Wrestling Scholarship. There are 2 individuals getting this scholarship for $1,000, Kaylee Planis and Justin Downs.
Our next scholarship presenter, guidance counselor, Ms. Kathy Lane, and her son, Tommy.
Good evening. I'm Thomas Lane, son of school counselor Kathy Lane, and I'm here tonight on behalf of my mother and her 6 siblings to present the Bob and Fran Reevy Memorial Scholarship Award in memory of my grandparents who dedicated their lives to faith, family, and education. The 7 students being recognized through this award have demonstrated core values instilled in our family by my grandma and grandpa. These include a commitment to academics, a motivated work ethic, involvement in their school and local community, and most importantly, a high moral character. Please join our family in congratulating the following deserving students: Caroline Santuro, Justin Dobbs, Anaya Green, Nine John, Sydney McCoy, Matthew Patterson, and fellow Syracuse Orangeman, Gabrielle Pilarski.
also one of our recipients, 9.
Please welcome to the podium our next presenter from the school board, Mr. Jeremy Shen.
Well, I'm honored today to present 2 complimentary awards. The first is the American Legion James Blitz Post 685 Charles G. Gruppen Memorial Scholarship, and it has 3 recipient winners of $100 each. Keaton Muller, Carrie Avocano, Acabino, sorry. My son's gonna kill me for that one. And Caroline Centaro. It's my first time.
You're doing great.
So the next one, we have the Sons of the American Legion James Blitz Post Memorial Scholarship. And this is also for $100. 3 recipients: Samantha Mallett, Gabrielle Torres, and Justin Dobbs.
Please welcome our next scholarship presenter, Assistant Superintendent, Mr. John Tennant.
Thank you. I will be presenting 5 separate awards, but I figured stay up here and we'll take a group shot together as opposed to taking individual shots. So the first is the Patricia Hazelton House Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $150 to Isabella Theodore. Next one is the Roy C. Morgan Motivated Entrepreneur Award for $250. It goes to Matthew Patterson. Next is the Dr. Henry and Dorothea Solomon Youth Service Award in the amount of $300. It goes to Jessica Sang. Next up is the Dr. Harrison F. Murray Scholarship in the amount of $350. Goes to Sidney McCoy. And last, the Town of Deer Park Lions Club Scholarship for $1,000 goes to Ava Roberts.
Please welcome our next presenters, our National Honor Society advisors, Ms. Haverstock and Ms. Helms.
Good evening. Tonight we have the pleasure of presenting two $500 scholarships to two of our members who demonstrate character, leadership, service, and scholarship. Our 4 pillars. You'd think I could rattle those off the top of my head faster. Our first recipient is Julia Elson. And our second recipient is Abigail Strait.
Please welcome our next presenter from HPE Port Grad of 2008, Ms. Michelle Gravier.
I am privileged to present tonight on behalf of my family and HPE. First, I am presenting the Ronald Mann Memorial Scholarship in memory of my uncle. This $300 scholarship is awarded to a deserving senior who plans on furthering their education, preferably in hotel hospitality. I'm happy to present tonight's scholarship to Ava Roberts. The second scholarship I'm here to present is the Betty Morgan Scholarship in memory of our reading teacher, Betty Morgan. This $500 scholarship was awarded to two deserving seniors who are HB alumni and have demonstrated good citizenship and will continue their education. Congratulations to Matthew Patterson and David Roberts.
Our next presenters are Mr. Ed Pavlich Sr. and Port Jervis graduate from 1993, Ms. Holly Snow.
Good evening. Tonight I am proud to present 3 $750 scholarships from Rosa Fleming Post 161 VFW in memory of my son, Staff Sergeant Brian L. Pavlich. Keaton Mueller, David Roberts, Nicole Sobolinski.
Our next presenters from Port Jervis CSEA, I was practicing, I was noticing. Ms. Winnie Toto, Ms. Denise Lefberg, and Port Jervis graduate from 1993, Ms. Jackie Smith.
Good evening. I just want to give you some background on CSEA Orange County Local 836 Scholarship. I've been on the scholarship committee for 15 years, and in the 15 years I've been doing this, Port Jervis has always come through with at least 2 winners throughout the county, and this year's no different. I'd like to present $500 to Samantha Mallett and $500 to Ava Roberts.
7912. Our unit is comprised of Port Jervis City School District employees who work in various capacities throughout the district. Each year, our committee awards the children or grandchildren of our union members with a scholarship to help with expenses related to college, trade school, or the military. This year's winners both wrote essays stating how hard their mothers work for our district and how the union has brought positive benefits to their lives. Our CSEA Unit 7912 scholarship winners in the amount of $500 each are Anna Malley and Christopher Long.
Please welcome our next presenter from EME, Coach Eric Hartman, graduate of 2000. I messed up. All right, so that's on me. No, I'll do top. So my apologies. Class of 1992 Assistant Superintendent, Ms. Tanya Darling. I apologize.
Good evening. I have the honor and privilege of presenting two different scholarships this evening. The first scholarship that I'll be presenting is going to be awarded to two students, the Andrew C. Coxon Jr. Memorial Scholarship. Andy Coxon was a graduate of the class of 1988 here at Port Jervis High School. He played football and was a Port Jervis Red Raider. From there, he went on to Wagner College and graduated with a degree in criminal justice. Andy understood that education is an important path to change in one's circumstances. This award is given to two individuals that have overcome some obstacle in their life and wishes to change their circumstance with higher education. It is an honor to award Anna Malley and Caroline Santora. Next, I have the honor of awarding the top five seniors of the graduating class of 2025 with each $500 for the Duncan and Daisy Cook Memorial Scholarship Fund Award, not fund, but Julie Elston, our valedictorian. Francesca Valentino, our salutatorian. Karen Thomas, Zachary Eliason,
Now from EME, Coach Eric Hartman, graduate of 2001.
The first scholarship I'm going to award is the Mark and Justin Rope Memorial Scholarship of $500, and that goes to Elijah Campbell. The next scholarship is the Knights of Columbus 471 Columbian Club for $500, and that's Carolyn Stantaro.
scholarship I'll be giving is for two people, for the Thomas Case and John K. Ripple Memorial Scholarship, both for $500. We're doing to Gabriel Torres and Julia Elston.
Our next presenter, teacher from HBE and Port Jervis graduate from 2005, Miss Jennifer Conklin.
I have the honor tonight of awarding two different scholarships. The first is in honor of my brother. Andrew had a light and a spirit, and you needed to be a graduate who planned to attend a trade or a vocational school. The recipient must have played an athletic team for Port Jervis High School and demonstrated passion for life and school spirit. I have the honor of awarding a $200 scholarship to Sean Mischuk. On behalf of Port Jervis Youth Football League, we had a scholarship winner that was awarded for playing as a player or a cheerleader, extracurricular activities, sports clubs, overall grade point average, as well as post-participation in PJYFL as a referee or a concession volunteer for other sports are taken into consideration. We are honored to award $500 to Keaton Muller.
Please welcome our next scholarship presenter from Bon Secours Hospital, Port Jervis graduate from 1988, Miss Tina Pantis.
Good evening. I'm here giving out two scholarships. The first is for Bon Secours Community Hospital Scholarship, $500 awarded to Kaylee Polanis. And the next scholarship that I'm giving out is Sister Mary Jean Ferrier Scholarship, $600 to Keaton Muller.
Our next presenter from the Catholic Daughters of the Americas, Miss Debbie Cunningham.
Good evening. On behalf of the Catholic Daughters of the Americas, 114, I'm very happy to present this year's $500 scholarship to Caroline Centauro.
Please welcome class of 1976, my administrative aide, Miss, did I say that? No, it's 76, huh? Miss Jean Marie Shields.
I have the pleasure tonight to give out 3 scholarships. The first is a $250 scholarship in the name of Dawn Knight, her Memorial Scholarship to Jessica Sang. second scholarship is from the Milford Valley Quilters Guild in the amount of $500 to Kara Sacavino. And my last scholarship tonight is the Rose and Henry Ruderman Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 to Elijah Campbell.
Next up, we have from Port Jervis High School Music Department Art Coordinator, Miss Dana Long, class of 1999.
Dan Allman had a respect and passion for theater that not only encompassed his own love for drama, but gave him a reason to volunteer countless hours of time, love, and energy to our very own drama departments at Port Jervis. His contributions will forever be remembered and appreciated by all who had the honor to work beside him on this very stage. He was also the man who never let anyone cross the stage without a bouquet of fresh flowers. This bouquet is presented to tonight's scholarship recipient, Heavenly Sent from Daniel Allman, tonight in the amount of $400 to Abigail Straber. PJHS Class of 1999 Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $500 to Caroline Centura. Theater Scholarship in the amount of $100 to Gabriel Torres. The PJHS Dramatic Arts Scholarship in the amount of $200 to Ishmael Gill. The amount of $500 to Abigail Stradler. The Port Jervis Teachers Music Scholarship, they received their award the other night, but they get their money this evening. The amount of $250 each to Abigail Stradler and Ishmael Gill. J. Trovey Music Memorial Award, giving out $1,000 each to Christopher Long and Abigail Straber.
Please welcome our next presenter, High School Math Coordinator, Ms. Carolyn Doran.
Class of 2025, I'm so happy for all of you tonight. I'm here to present a $1,000 scholarship in memory of my beautiful girls, Cassandra and Julia. My girls loved animals, and that's why we asked all of you to write essays on your love of animals. And thank you for all of your submissions. My family and friends read them and select their favorite. I do not choose them, so don't get upset with me. But this year's recipient is definitely an animal lover, as well as being an excellent student. He is also the person that you would go to if you needed an answer to the question, do birds have legs? He said it on time. So it is my honor to present $1,000 to Bryce Shannon. I also have the honor of presenting the Merlin and Vera Wood Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $3,600. This scholarship is awarded to a member of the graduating class who will attend a college to pursue a major in mathematics, engineering, math education, or physics. It is my honor to present $3,600 to Bradley Real.
Our next presenter, school board member and class of '92, Mr. Don Santiago.
Hi, everybody. I have two awards to present tonight. The first one is the Mark William Carroll Memorial Award in the amount of $500, and it goes to Caroline Santoro. The next award is the Merrill E. Chris Scholarship Fund Award in the amount of $600, Brielle Renee.
Our next presenters from the Port Jervis High School PTSA, Miss Lisa Randazzo Mischuk, class of '92, Miss Amy Agavino, class of '96, and Miss Jen Santoro.
First, I just want to congratulate the class of 2025. This has been, I know at least for myself and for Jen, heartfelt because we've seen all of these children grow over the years. For me, it's my last and final of 4 kids, and last time being PTSA president, so thank you. We had our largest year this year, so we are presenting this year 8 scholarship awards, which is the most that the PTSA has ever presented. Our first recipient, we have 8 altogether, for $600 is Kara Sacavino. For $600, Caroline Santoro. For $400, Samantha Mallett. For $600, Sean Mischuk. For $400, Matthew Patterson. For $400, Bryce Shannon. For $400, Abigail Strabler. And for $400, Gabriel Torres.
I think we need like a bigger background. All right, so please welcome our next presenters, Miss Francine Hicks, class of 1997. And Miss 87. I need reading glasses that I refuse to wear. I can offset one contact, it's not working for me. So, all right, my apologies, 87. And Miss Ashley Spark, English teacher from our middle school.
I'm on a roll tonight. I come from a very proud class. Some of you may know us as the Tribe, and because we are a good group together. Okay. Hi, Chris. Well, I printed out my little speech here, and I can't read it. All right, give me a minute. All right, okay. Good evening, and congratulations to all the scholarship winners in the class of 2025. Hard to believe that it was 38 years ago that I was sitting right here where you are tonight, except we were out on Gwinnett for graduation when everything was all together in one. I also would like to thank Dr. Diane Zader and class valedictorian from the class of 87, Joan Kearns Dalrymple, for selecting tonight's scholarship recipient. Christine Manfredo was an English teacher and English department chair at Port Jervis High School for over 32 years. It was the only place she ever taught. She poured her heart and soul into this school, and every student who has ever passed through her classroom, including many of you who are sitting here tonight. Academic success is the first step in choosing this recipient, and I've invited Mrs. Ashley Spark to speak about the academic strength of this year's recipient.
It's an honor to be both a small part of Chris's legacy in presenting this scholarship and awarding the recipient who is beyond deserving of honoring Chris's memory. The class of 2025 had, to this day, some of the most gifted writers I've ever had in my 14 years of teaching English at Port Jervis. The recipient of this award is among that esteemed group. Our first project in English 7 that year was a creative writing assignment, and I knew from paragraph 1 of her rough draft that she is an incredibly gifted writer, well beyond her age. Beyond her phenomenal writing, she is diligent, she is thoughtful, and she is dedicated to her education. Most of all, she is kind. In thinking of Chris and all she valued about education and her students, I cannot think of a better person to honor the enduring legacy of Ms. Manfredo.
Being an English teacher myself for almost 30 years, I wanted to find a quote that would encapsulate this evening's winner and the legacy of Chris's belief in excellence and community. Herman Melville, the author of the great American novel Moby Dick, yeah, we know we all read it. He wrote, "We cannot live only for ourselves. 1,000 fibers connect us with our fellow man. In addition to the commitment to her own growth and care, we have an obligation and morality to take care of each other, to spread kindness, understanding, and fellowship. Academic excellence and success, along with understanding and enacting your positive contributions to society, was important to Chris and what makes any recipient of this scholarship a worthy recipient." If Chris was here tonight, I know she would have chosen this applicant herself based on her academic success, her incredibly beautiful writing, and her kind and giving nature. On behalf of the Marion Cooper Community Fund and every student who has ever had Chris as a teacher, I proudly present the 2025 Christine Manfredo Scholarship to Zandra Gleason.
All right, our next presenter, social studies teacher from the middle school, class of 2008, Mr. Nick Miller.
I have the honor of presenting the Nicholas Moscatello Memorial Scholarship. It's awarded to a graduating senior who has been accepted to college and is pursuing a degree in science or medical field. This year's recipient of $1,000 is Cameron O'Brien.
Our next presenter from Tri-State Youth Soccer, Mrs. Mana Mojan.
Good evening. Congratulations to all the winners. I'm here to present the Tri-State Youth Soccer Club Award. This $1,000 scholarship goes to a senior who plays soccer in middle school or high school. They have to pursue the further education in college or vocational school. And I'm happy to present the scholarship to Samantha Mallet and Aaliyah Trujillo Castillo.
Presenting next, class of 2002, Mr. Sean Cunningham.
Good evening. Congratulations to all recipients. I am here tonight, proud to be here tonight, representing the Clayton family to award the Donald J. Clayton Memorial Scholarship. Mr. Clayton was a beloved business education and computer teacher at Port Jervis High School for many years. This year's recipients of $500 are Caroline Santora and Justin Dobbs.
Joining Mr. Cunningham, please welcome Miss Lauren Cunningham Prieto, class of 1999.
Good evening and congratulations, graduates. What an exciting time in your life. We're so happy for you. I am here to represent my family, my brother and I, for the Kevin P. Cunningham Memorial Scholarship. Our dad was a teacher in Port Jervis for 35 years, earth science teacher. He was also a councilman in the town. And we chose someone that exemplified volunteerism and community involvement, and also who wanted to go into education. We're excited to offer the scholarship to Michaela Sobleski for $1,000.
Representing the Children's Enrichment of Orange County, please welcome Miss Liz Rabowski.
Congratulations, everyone. What a great night for friends, family. I am so happy to present these two $1,000 scholarships. The first one is going to go to Elijah Campbell. And our second scholarship to Delilah Allen.
Our next presenter, graduate of 2009, Mr. Carl Van Horn.
Good evening. I have the honor and privilege to present two $1,000 scholarships in memory of my father, Carl W. Van Horn. So on behalf of the Van Horn family and the Sparrow Agenda Company, we'd like to congratulate Gavin Markle and Hunter Roberts.
Our next presenter, Head of Food Services, Ms. Erin Fallon.
In honor of his lasting contributions and passion for excellence, the Stephen E. Pinelli Memorial Scholarship is awarded to individuals like Annabella Epps, who embody the spirit of leadership, innovation, and commitment to advancing culinary professionalism. Annabella's application included letters of recommendation that discussed her culinary skills, who she is as a person, her leadership qualities, and the connections she's made to other students. The letters highlighted a sense of perseverance that has helped her overcome challenges and emerge stronger. Through this award, we carry forward Steve's legacy by investing in the future leaders of the culinary arts, like Annabella, who are dedicated to nourishing not only bodies, but futures. And the award of $1,500, Annabella Epps.
Our next presenter, class of 1999. Oh, I apologize again, I got ahead of myself, I'm sorry. I need those reading glasses. All right. You told everyone else they're doing great with that. Yeah, you helped me out.
You're doing great.
Thank you. All right, so from the PJTA, our L teacher at the high school, Miss Suela Marcoux.
Since the inception of the Port Jervis Teachers Association, its members have been strong supporters
of and advocates for continuing education. The Port Jervis Teachers Association awards 5 $1,000 scholarships each year to seniors that have shown perseverance and academic achievement throughout their high school career and have been accepted to an accredited college, university, technical, or trade school. 3 of these scholarships are available to all students. 1 is given to a student going into the field of education, and 1 is given to an association member's child. For me, this year it's even more special because this is my class, senior class, so we are very pleased to present this year's awards to Caroline Santoro, Julia Elston, Kaylee Polanis, Abigail Stexberger, and Elliot Trujillo San Cristina.
Now, class of 1999, Miss Dr. Sarah Little.
Hi, everyone, and congratulations to the graduating class. I'm here to present the Little Pediatrics Community Service Scholarship, which awards this year 2 recipients for what they're giving back to the community. There is no GPA or college requirement. It's truly about giving back to our community, the one that I love so much. So please join me in congratulating our 2 recipients, Kaylee Polanis and Keaton Mullen.
We have a husband and wife team coming up next, so it's Miss Rose Little and Mr. Johnny Little. Johnny is class of 2002.
It is mine and Johnny's distinct pleasure to introduce the first ever recipient of the Rise and Grind Scholarship. This award was created to recognize someone who doesn't just show up, but shows out. This $2,500 scholarship celebrates hard work, determination, and the kind of grit that turns late nights and early mornings into real results. Please join me in congratulating the undeniably deserving recipient of the Rise and Grind Scholarship, Abigail Strader.
Our next presenter, Mr. Rick Little.
Good evening, I'm Rick Little. I'm the Executive Director of Greater Pike Community Foundation, and I am here to present the Ann and Tilly Morey Art Scholarship. Dr. Morey was a dean and a distinguished research professor at San Diego State University. She's also the author of over 200 books and the recipient of national awards for her achievements in leadership and higher education. This year's award goes to a student with an outstanding art portfolio, essay, and staff recommendations, and we are pleased to present a $4,000 scholarship to Gabrielle Portler.
Our next presenter, Assistant Superintendent of Instruction, Dr. Walkins.
Good evening. I'm presenting the Orville G. Morgan Junior Scholarship that is awarded to Port Jervis High School football or baseball players who will be attending a 2- or 4-year college or university and are willing to give back to the community sports programs in their future, for example, during college breaks or beyond. Each scholarship is in the amount of $2,000. Elijah Campbell. Justin Dobbs. Gavin Markle. Maddox McCormick. And Sean Miska.
Our next presenter, English teacher from the high school, class of 2004, representing the varsity club and the Port Jervis Elks, Miss Caitlin. Oh, that's correct. Miss Caitlin Duncan.
First, I'll be presenting 3 scholarships on behalf of the varsity club. They are each in the amount of $300. The first scholarship is the Kathy Leisure and Jane Planis Memorial Scholarship, which is presented to Kaylee Palanis. The next is the Port Jervis Varsity Club Scholarship, presented to Amia Summons. And the last one is the William Bill Goodfellow Memorial Scholarship, presented to Megan Latour. To pass out, so I'd like everyone to just line up for the picture. On behalf of the Port Jervis Elks Lodge 645, it's my honor to present the Port Jervis Elks Moen Award in the amount of $750 to Francesca Malaturno and Zandra Elison. The next is the Port Jervis Elks Special Recognition Parker Award, again in the amount of $750, presented to Gabe Torres and Caroline Santoro. Next is the Port Jervis Elks Antlers Scholarship in the amount of $1,000, presented to Sean Mischuk. Now I have the Port Jervis Elks Bolin Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $1,000, presented to Abigail Strabler. And now in the amount of $3,000, I'm honored to present the Port Jervis Elks Brian DiGiantomasa Memorial Scholarship to Sean Mischuk. Next, I'd like to present in the amount of $750 the Port Jervis Elks Eugene F. Mapes Scholarship to Mason Oldham. And lastly, I'm honored to present the Port Jervis Elks Penny McAfee Lewis Award in the amount of $1,000 to Kaylee Polanis.
Our next presenter, class of 1985, Hall of Famer, and our superintendent, Dr. John Bell.
Good evening again, everyone. I have 4 scholarships to give out. The first one is the Frank and Jean Bell Class of 1960 Scholarship of $500, which is my mom and dad, and it goes to Matthew Patterson. Next is the Coach John Bell Memorial Scholarship. That's my Uncle John, Class of 66. He was a social studies teacher and football coach at Vincent Valley for 36 years. And it's an amount of $500 for Sean Mischuk. And the next 2 are for $1,000 each. This is for the Luann and Michael McCarthy Memorial Scholarship. For those of you who don't know, Luann was a teacher here for 33 years, was the girls' tennis coach for 33 years, and then she had about 15 years as a basketball coach and the boys' tennis coach as well. And her dad was a member of the city council for more than 20 years. 2 scholarships for $1,000 to Kaylee Polanis and Elliot Trulio Castillo.
Please welcome our next presenter, Miss Lori Miller.
I'm here tonight to give out a scholarship in the amount of $1,500 in memory of my husband. And it's for community service, moral character, and a couple other things I can't remember. But anyway, it's nice to be here. It's been a while. And this year, the scholarship goes to Lumia Summons.
Our next presenter from BPW, class of 1987, Dr. Diane Zader.
Good evening. The BPW is able to award these scholarships due to the hard work of the members and generosity of our community. Through fundraisers, the largest being the Tricky Tray held right here in the high school each March, and other contributions, this scholarship program has grown from its very first award in the amount of $12.50 in 1953. When you applied for the scholarship, the application said it was for a $1,500 award. However, we're pleased to announce that due to the community's generosity, we have increased the award to $2,000. Our recipients for this year, Justin Dobbs, Julia Elston, Cameron O'Brien, Mason Oldham, Abigail Strabler, Amia Summons.
Our next presenter, Board Vice President, Mr. Bill Harris.
Good evening. I'll be presenting 2 scholarships tonight. The first 2 for $1,000 are on behalf of the American Legion Post 139, the Norman Lee Memorial Scholarship. The $1,000 awards go to Galen Gonzalez and Michaela Sobolewski. Our next 2 scholarships are the William J. Schoonmaker Scholarships for $1,500 each, and it is my honor to give these to Gabe Torres and Abby Slater.
Our next presenter, Director of Guidance, Ms. Kate Oldham.
I have 6 scholarships here for the New York State Scholarship for Academic Excellence. There's 1 scholarship in the amount of $6,000 and 5 in the amount of $2,000. All of these are paid over 4 years. $6,000 winner, Julia Elston. And the 5 $2,000 winners, Francesco Malaterno, Haley Palanis, Zandra Eliason, Bradley Rio, and Keaton Muller.
next presenter, a man who wears many hats, but he's a social studies teacher in the middle school and helps out in the high school as well. Hall of Famer class of 1985, Mr. Kelly Decker.
Congratulations, class of 2025. And by the way, 40 years ago, we were sitting on Gwinnett Field. Just so you know, why is my hair like this? Because Dr. Bell and I have our 40th reunion this year, and I told him, I said, I'll let my hair go out because they'll think we look younger. All right, so I have 5 scholarships I'm going to be handing out, 5 different scholarships. The first one, the most important thing, is a little piece of history. We can look at the nomenclature in the book, but a little piece of history on these people. First scholarship I'm giving out are 2, the Edward A. Cullinan Memorial Police Scholarship. Edward Cullinan was the longest, and this is the last time I will say this, he is the longest serving police chief. Because as of August, Bill Warden will become the longest serving police chief. Anyway, for the Ed Cullinan Memorial Police Scholarship, spent his whole entire life serving our city. The recipients are Yalen Gonzalez for $1,000. And over 500. The second is a Sullivan County Probation Officers Association, but it's the Jacob E. Gunther III Memorial Scholarship. Jake Gunther was a good family friend, but he was an assemblyman in New York State. Unfortunately, that riddle of cancer got to him first. You probably would have seen him maybe up in Albany as maybe even the governor. He was such a great guy. In honor of Jacob Gunther and his memory, $1,000 to Delilah Allen. So thanks to the Community Foundation, which you hear a little bit about, we have taken my father and my brother's scholarship just to another level through the Community Foundation. We can also thank all of you that ever eat the American Dream ice cream from Ben & Jerry's because they actually donate to the scholarship. So this year, we've expanded the scholarship. It's about my father, who played the organ, who played the violin, who played the mandolin, who flew airplanes, who was in the Navy, who did a lot of electric things, but also became a healthcare administrator. He was also a smoker who was diagnosed with cancer when I was in my 20s, and we thought it was the end of the world. He fought through it, he lived, and COPD eventually got to him. But because of his health care and because of his music background, by the way, his mother was the first graduate of the Ohio Conservatory of Music back in the 1920s. My brother, natural musician, could pick up any instrument and just play. Was a cameraman for NBC, for some of the likes of Rush Limbaugh and Rosie O'Donnell, two opposite ends. And he got along great with both of them. So he unfortunately passed away also from complications of cancer. So having both the healthcare part and the arts part, we started off with an art scholarship and then switched it to adding healthcare. So these two recipients that are receiving $1,000 each, because I know you guys, I look at them, I'm hoping, I'm rooting for the people that are going to get these, but really my sister, my brother, and my sister-in-law all look at them. They came in and I knew right away, I said, yep, it's the same people in my mind that I picked. Megan Mature, and this girl here, I knew the day I met her in class, with her smile and the way she just presents herself on stage, she's going to make it someday. Abigail Sweet. giving is called the Lend a Hand Award. So many of you probably have had surrogate families. And some of you that needed to have surrogate families are appreciative of everything that you've got. This individual, who is remaining anonymous, was a Port Jervis graduate who also benefited from surrogate families. I know her personally. And so I would like to present on her behalf 2 Lend a Hand Awards, both for $750, to Caroline Santoro and Abigail Street.
From Colmar Labs, please welcome Mr. Robert Stegman.
Good evening, everyone. I am honored to be here today on behalf of Colmar. And I am very happy to be presenting the Russell Chipper Howell Scholarship. It's a memorial scholarship. And tonight I'm very pleased to award this $2,000 scholarship to Justin Downs.
Our next presenter, please welcome Miss Kerry Murphy.
Good evening. It's my honor to present the Ken and Kathy Ising Memorial Scholarship in memory of my parents in the amount of $2,000 to Julia Elston.
Our next presenters from Port Jervis Rotary, Miss Emily Mesnick, class of 1997 HBE principal, and Miss Ulana Emerson.
A little blinded. So the Port Jervis Rotary Club has been in this community for 105 years. And for over 60 of those years, we've provided scholarships to Port Jervis seniors. Over $250,000 worth over the last 60 years. This year we have the pleasure of granting 2 scholarships. Our first is the James Reilly Service Above Self Scholarship, and that goes to Gabriel Torres. Our second scholarship is the Irvin R. Fletcher Memorial Scholarship, and that's for $3,000, and that goes to Amia Summons.
Please welcome our next presenters, Board of Education member, Ms. Kathy Salgiani, and her son, class of 1999, Mr. Amir Sayyid.
Good evening and congratulations to all the members of the class of 2025. The Dr. Hassan Sadagiani Memorial Scholarship was established in honor of my father, who passed away in 2023 at the age of 83 after fighting a 4-year-long battle with leukemia. My father moved to Port Jervis shortly after I was born in the fall of 1980. He started his own private practice caring for the women of the tri-state area, and my father is credited with delivering over half of the babies born in Port Jervis between 1981 and 2004, a record of life that is hard to imagine will ever be matched. It gives me great pride to award this scholarship to an outstanding young man who I know will do great things in life, the $2,500 Dr. Hassan Sadagiani Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Mr. Christopher Long. The Sadagiani Family Port Pride Scholarship was established to bring recognition to our wonderful hometown of Port Jervis, New York. My family arrived in Port Jervis in 1980 when Iranian Americans were not welcomed in many parts of our country. My parents, sister, and I were blessed to find a loving community where residents took care of each other and were always ready to roll up their sleeves to make Port Jervis a better place to live and raise families, something that I strongly encourage members of the class of 2025 to consider. My family couldn't be prouder of this year's recipient of the Port Pride Scholarship, a young lady who has spent her high school career leading Red and Black. The $2,500 Sadagiani Family Port Pride Scholarship is awarded to Ms. Michaela Sobolewski.
Our next presenter, representing the Marion Cooper Foundation, class of 1984, and Hall of Fame member, Mr. Mark Green.
For those of you who haven't been to this awards before, I'm going off script. I do that every year, and Mr. Bell is already gritting his teeth. And he's got Miss Nyland already starting to walk down the aisle to get the hook. I don't sweat you, Nyland. 9 minutes. So, as I was sitting out in the audience listening and watching this event, you know, we talk about Port Pride, and a lot of time that's associated with sports. Let me tell you something, tonight is about Port Pride. Port Pride is the local unions taking their hard-earned money so that you all can get scholarships, so that you can go further. Port Pride is about the previous class of 2024 coming back and giving scholarships to this class. That's Port Pride. Port Pride is seeing over 100 former residents, now deceased, with their memory being kept alive and money being donated so that the next generation can continue to go out there into the world and make their way. $250,000 is being given out tonight. That is Port Pride. And more will be given out next year, and the year after that, and the year after that. So I challenge any person in this room to find a school within 100 miles that gives out more than $250,000 to their students every year. You all are amazing. So I am on the school board, and I was invited a few weeks ago. I think it's the first awards that are given out, and it's the, I've always slaughtered this name, the Kuykendall Awards. And I was sitting right over there, and the Kuykendall Awards are given to people that are in elementary school, 2 awards, because we have 2 elementary schools, 1 middle school, 1 high school. And I was so taken aback by the story of Mr. Kuykendall and all of the things that he did for the community. He was an amazing person. And then I heard the stories of these young ladies. And my first thought was, guys, we got to step it up, because only, we didn't have any guys there. It was all women, so kudos. But I looked at Mr. Bell and I said, I'd like to do something. So, spur of the moment, decided that we would give out $1,000 when these young ladies graduated. So before I announce the winner for this year, the class of 2029 will be Gemma DiGiantomaso. I'm scraping my shekels together for that. And then there are 2 amazing young women, Olivia Warden and Bryn Santiago. Their fathers are here. The joke's on you guys, because they're the class of 32. That's like 8 or 9 years from now. And I'm probably going to be dead by then. So don't be spending that money before you get it, okay? But so again, going off script, I do want to keep my promise to the young ladies. So this year, in recognition of all that Mr. Kuykendall has done, I would like to present this to the winner of this year, Megan Latour. So we have a number of scholarships. These are all family members. The first scholarship is for $500. It's the Faith Bowder Memorial Scholarship. This was formed, the Bowder family graduated from Port Jervis High School in the 80s. They had 3 beautiful daughters. One did have physical and mental challenges. And when we were creating this award, it was really for the sibling that had to maybe sacrifice a little bit because their other sibling, took some of the attention. So we had some amazing essays, and this year's Faith Bowder for $500 goes to Clarice Miller. For a beautiful young woman who graduated Port Jervis High School, Mariana Ronca. Her nickname was Hollywood because she always had a smile on her face and lit up a room. Sadly, she was killed right after graduation. She was in a car accident, rushing to get to work. It was a week before she was about to start college. So, as I say every year, cherish every moment. So apparently, this person lights up a room when he walks in. $500 to Matthew Patterson. The next award is named after, I had four teachers here at the Port Jervis School District that I love dearly. Sadly, 3 of them we now have scholarships for. You saw the Christine Manfredo prior. This scholarship goes to my mentor. He was my friend, my coach, my math teacher, and $500 for the William Hubbard Memorial Scholarship to Gabriel Torres. Jervis, red and black, the guy shows up with a green tie. Is he kidding me right now? Someone, honey, Cheryl in the background, remind me, buy the kid a red tie. Right now she's giving me the sign, wrap it up, yeah, I hear you. The next scholarship, actually, my friends got together and decided to start a scholarship actually in my name. They said, well, we're going to do it for you when you're dead. So we figured, let's do it before you die. This way you can at least see the fruits of your labor. I said, thank you very much. They gave me just enough money to start it, and now I have to fund it going forward. So, great friends. The Green Family Scholarship this year is for $1,000, and I'm proud to present it to Sean Bischuk. I didn't put two and two together. Actually, I'm going to need that back. I forgot who his father was. Jimmy Bischuk and I went to high school together. He actually stole my ski boots. So you can bring that check back whenever you get a chance. Okay, son? The next scholarship was founded. I mentioned, 4 teachers. This is sadly the third one that we have a memorial scholarship for. This is the Tom and Carol Hoppy Memorial Scholarship. Mr. Hoppy was a principal for decades at the now EME, but the middle school. And Mrs. Hoppy was just an amazing math teacher, focusing mostly on geometry. People that are very, very special to me. This is a $2,000 scholarship, and I'm going to absolutely destroy this name, so I'm just going to say, with the lovely Ms. Castillo, please come up. We're going to take a brief moment to hear from our sponsors, so just give me 1 second. Thank you for that commercial interruption. Sometimes they spring stuff on me. So the next scholarship is the Marion and Stanley Cooper Memorial Scholarship. Mrs. Cooper was a health teacher at the middle school for over 3 decades. Some parents and grandparents that may have had her will remember her finally as the prune lady. She used to have this big box of prunes that she'd give out. We'll just leave it at that. But also for your parents and grandparents, Cooper's Dairy Farm. They used to actually bring you the milk in a bottle on your porch. This is actually a $3,000 scholarship. And, well, I did it once, I'll do it again. This goes to the lovely Ms. Castillo. This is the last scholarship under the Marion Cooper Community Foundation umbrella. This is the Richard G. Tarbell Memorial Scholarship. If you go through Tri-States and you know the Army Surplus Store, that was founded by Mr. Tarbell. Mr. Tarbell was this rough exterior kind of guy, but had an amazing heart of gold and secretly donated to so many different endeavors within this community. And when he passed, we wanted to keep his memory alive. This is a $3,000 scholarship, and it goes to Ava Roberts. Apparently, I wear many hats, so I have 2 more scholarships to give out as a board member, and they snuck them into my packet, so I just wanted to make sure I wasn't stealing somebody else's thunder. The first scholarship is the MediaCom. Oh, now I know what that was. Hey, Cheryl, bring that bag down to me. So I show up. And they go and they say, okay, get your packet. So I got the packet, and they say, oh, here's a present. And I was like, thanks, giving out presents to the scholarship people. You guys are really stepping up in the world. It's like the Oscars, right? You get your packet, you get everything. Honey, I'm vamping here. You got to hurry up. Come on now. I have so much more. So apparently this comes with a packet or a present, so I don't want to shortchange the winner of the scholarship, but this scholarship is the MediaCom Entrepreneur of Tomorrow, and it is for $1,500. It also comes with Jean Marie Shields, and she is my Vanna White tonight. This goes to Megan Mitchell. I'm dropping the mic after this. This goes to, this is the Mid-Hudson Area Retired Teachers Association scholarship, and it is a $3,000 scholarship, and this year's recipient is Mason Oldham.
I'm not sure what to say. All right, so I really hope you make it past 2032 because they promise some money for people. All right, so up next, please welcome social studies teacher, class of 1987, Miss Christine Piscatella.
Scholarships to give out tonight, and I promise I will stay on script because those scripts were right here by the benefactor, so I'll keep it nice and brief. It's my honor to be here tonight to present the 2025 Sally J. Len Memorial Foreign Language Scholarship. Mrs. Len, or Senora Len, as she was known to her students, had the love of language which she passionately instilled in her classroom daily. As a former student of hers, I can confirm that because many times I did hear, "Cállate la boca, Cristina," and I learned that one quite a bit and have used it. This scholarship is given to a student who excels in a world language and plans to either use the foreign language fluency in the future or continue their language studies at the collegiate level. The recipient of this year's scholarship comes with a high recommendation from his world language teachers, and he plans to minor in Spanish at the Rochester Institute of Technology, where he will be studying his biochemical engineering. On behalf of the Len and Perkowski families, I am pleased to present the 2025 Sally J. Len Memorial Foreign Language Scholarship in the amount of $500 to Gabe Torres. The second scholarship is the Edward J. Dietz Scholarship in the amount of $2,400 awarded to a deserving student pursuing a higher education, and that student is Sydney McCoy. The third scholarship. It is my pleasure to be here tonight to present the Winifred Dunwold Memorial Scholarship on behalf of the Honorable Judge Victoria Campbell, who is a 1979 Port Jervis High School graduate who sends her sincerest and heartfelt apologies for not being able to attend tonight to this great event. Ms. Dunwold, a Port Jervis school teacher, who taught at the Sparrowbush School in the early part of the 20th century, impacted hundreds of students over the course of her career. And with her generous endowment to the scholarship fund that bears her name, she continues to impact students decades after her death. On behalf of Judge Victoria Campbell and her committee, I am pleased to present this $10,000 scholarship to Sean Mischuk.
Our final presenter of the evening, please welcome Miss Elizabeth Rowley.
Good evening, everyone. What a pleasure to be here. Glad there's not a Knicks game or anything tonight I'm holding up from, but I'm Elizabeth Rowley. I'm the president of the Community Foundation of Orange and Sullivan. We manage over 115 scholarship funds that benefit students from not just Port Jervis, of course, but all over Orange and Sullivan counties. So tonight I'm pleased to be here to distribute a couple of those scholarships. So our first one, and this is the first year it's being given out, so that's pretty exciting, established by our Orange County Chamber of Commerce. This is a scholarship for students going on to study a business-related major, and this is for $1,000 going to Nine Yang. The Center for Prayer and Meditation Scholarship, which was established by the owners of Middletown Medical. This gives scholarships for students going on to pursue a career in the healthcare field in the area served by Middletown Medical. So this $2,500 award tonight is going to Kaylee Planis. Next up, we have the Nebraska Foundation Scholarship. This is established for students from Orange County going on to continue their education in the trades. We really like this one, have had quite a few applicants in the past couple of years. So this year we're excited to be awarding a Port Jervis graduate this scholarship in the amount of $2,500, Matthew Patterson. the Lillian J. Bauer Memorial Scholarship, established in memory of Miss Bauer, a longtime Port Jervis resident. This scholarship has been giving out awards for over 15 years now. So this year, two $12,000 scholarships are being distributed, and these are to be used over 4 years of college. So we're thrilled to be awarding these to Megan Latour and Abigail Strabler. I should mention also that typically I'm joined by Judge Robert Winifrey, who could not make it tonight. I know this is one of his favorite events of the year, but he has a very busy calendar these days. But he would want to tell you that Mr. Oscar Greenleaf, next slide maybe. Mr. Oscar Greenleaf was a longtime resident of Port Jervis, a very quiet gentleman who lived an ordinary life, but really strived to set a legacy for himself and his family through this scholarship. So I'm really thrilled to share with all of you that this year the scholarship awards bring total distributed from Oscar's estate close, very close, within dollars, to $1 million that has been distributed to students here at Port Jervis. And again, this is all thanks to the good work and the stewardship of Judge Onifrey many, many years ago, who guided Oscar to establish this scholarship. So now, without further ado, the first award this evening for $10,000 goes to Sean Mizuzik. All right, we'll do a quick photo when everyone gets up. So the next award for $15,000, no stranger to the stage this evening, Gabriel Torres. We were joking green for money tie, so I guess that's it tonight. And then the top award for $20,000 goes to Francesca Molinaro.
So that's amazing. We're almost at the end here. Our Port Jervis logo background will be available for our scholarship winners and the families to take pictures with the presenters outside. But at this time, I would ask all the recipients, if you could just stand up and give a round of applause to all of the benefactors here tonight. And you guys have a seat, right? And if everyone, we can give a round of applause to all our hard-working seniors. It's an absolute privilege to be here. Thank you all, and have an awesome evening. Thank you.